8 p.m. at the Duncan Recital Hall, Shepherd School of Music at Rice University. If you're a music lover, you must go. She is terrific. Her speech title is, Do You Love Chopin? Time is 5 to 7 minutes. From the project number 2, Speaking to Inform. She wants to become a messenger between great composers and the audience. She wants to also share her love of the music of Chopin with you this morning. Please help me welcome Sohyoung Park.
Hey, hey.
2010 is the 200th birthday of Chopin, beloved composer by many. Chopin is called the poet of the piano, who composed extensively and then also exclusively for the piano. Even though many piano compositions had been produced by great composers since the invention of the piano in 1720, so almost kind of 300 years, but Chopin is overwhelmingly popular and the favorite of the composer for the piano. His music gained universal popularity since his time. A legendary Polish pianist, Arthur Rubinstein, maybe you guys are familiar with his name, once said about Chopin's music and its universality. Quote, Chopin was the genius of universal appeal. His music conquers the most diverse audience. When the first note of Chopin sounds through the concert hall, there is a happy sigh of recognition. All over the world, men and women know his music, they love it, they are moved by it, unquote. Then what are his secrets? His music clings to our hearts and minds with hauntingly beautiful melodies and sensitive harmonies. He brought new and strange colors to the instrument, and then with him, actually piano sprang to a new life with a poetry of sound. Chopin himself was a great pianist who played in the salons of the homes of friends and patrons in Paris. He was known to have delicate but perfect technique. According to his contemporaries, what struck them most was his freedom and poetry and nuances. In short, he made piano sing. In fact, he loved Italian operas. And he would say to his students that you have to sing while you are playing, or you have to sing with your fingers. And also he recommended listening to the great, majestic, and magnificent Italian master of bel canto. Even in the technical description, he would say the movement of the wrist is approached by Chopin as the breathing and singing. Have you ever watched the movie Impromptu? Hugh Grant was playing a Chopin in the movie. This is a movie about the love between Chopin and then George Sand, the famous novelist. George Sand was actually author of daring novels, older by 6 years, and a divorcee with 2 children. She offered the lonely artist what he missed most from the time: extraordinary tenderness and warmth, and maternal care. The lovers spent the summers of 1838 and 1839 on the islands of Spanish island Majorca. And they spent actually time in a former monastery. There, due to the unfavorable weather conditions, Chopin developed the symptom of tuberculosis. And he became very weak and ill he couldn't leave the house. But in spite of his condition, he continued to work on producing his masterpieces during that time. And actually, there is a famous story about one of his compositions, so-called Raindrop Prelude. According to his biography, at the time that the Raindrop Prelude was written, Chopin was suffering from hallucination. And then consequently, on a stormy night, when he was by himself, waiting for son to come back home, he was playing the piano. And the composition actually echoed with a thunderstorm. And then he referred to it as a raindrop prelude. And now, actually, I have example. iPhone. I don't know, sound will be not perfect, but then I will kind of make you listen the part of this raindrop prelude. And then you can tell the ostinato, the same note is actually kind of describing the raindrop. This is the maximum volume. Today's aspiring pianists play his music in order to master the majestic instrument piano, including myself. Pianists all over the world will celebrate his birth year by staging his music. If you love what you are listening, please go to the recital and concert with Chopin's music to celebrate his birth year. And as Sean announced before, if you can come to my recital, it'll be my pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.